So, what a cracking matchup was, Shane. What's your actual thoughts of the match? You know, after pulling the scores back, after leading initially, pulling it back to equalise at 2-2. What did you think was going to happen after that? Did you think that we were going to come out 5-2 winners?
Honestly, no. If we look at obviously before the start of the game, leading into the game, we've all had Christmas and things like that, and Boxing Day is a great day for football. Anything can happen, as we all know, and that's why we love Boxing Day, because it is one of the best days of the year for football. And today we had a game plan and we've stuck to it, and we've played really well. And the first half, like you say, we started off pretty well. We started getting the drift of them. They were going a little bit more direct. We were sort of picking up the ball and picking up the seconds. And fortunately, on 9 minutes, we got a ball through. It split the two centre halves, and Toby got away one-on-one with the keeper. And Toby does what he does well and scores. At that point in the game, we're on top of the game. They were making a few threats, but it was in and around the box. It wasn't great. To be honest, it was long-range efforts to start with. But then they started to get a grip hold in the game, and that's where they obviously got a couple of sort of goals late on in the first half. A little bit disappointed because, like I say, because we started off quite well. But again, they were putting a bit of pressure on, and we were dealing with it. But then, unfortunately, they one long ball down the pitch, a flick on by one sort of forward. The other one's moved really well, and he's finished it really well. And to be honest, and you can't sort of take it away from them because they were put a bit under pressure.
Moving into the second half, though, the boys, they came out a different team from what we could see. We thought that it was a different 11 out there, the way they started playing in the second half. And they came out attacking, chasing all the balls, whereas the back end of the last 10 minutes or so at the first half, they kind of like eased off the pressure a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think what problem was, we went 1-0 up pretty early in the game, and obviously we were doing okay, and then they got 2 goals back before half time, and that does knock your confidence as players and managers and coaches. It does. But we believe, we said at half time, we still believe that we kept playing the right way and playing through the middle of the pitch, because that's where we were hurting them, and that's why we changed Luke Holmes into the 10, because he causes the problem, which he generally did. And once we like 2-1, you think, well, can we go and get that next goal? Because if we can get that second goal to bring it to 2-2, then we can go on to win the game. And I think that's what really helped us when we got the second goal to obviously make it 2-2. And I think if you look at the body language of our players compared to theirs, I think there was only one team that was going to win that, because we wanted it more. And that's what I would say, that's my honest opinion, is that once we got that second, the attitudes changed, the body language wanted to go forward. Every time we went forward, we looked like we were going to score, and that was because they wanted it. We wanted it. We showed today that we can compete against the top sides in and around it. And basically, and that's what we said to him, is that you just got, when you go and play these games against big teams like this, big crowds like it was today, it's a fantastic game of football. I think the game had everything today.
Yeah. Also had a great goalkeeper as well in Gerard. He was absolutely fantastic, wasn't he, in goal today?
Yeah, again, if you look at 2-1, and just after half time, he's made 2 or 3 crucial saves there to keep it at 2-1. And it's credit to him, because he does that. He does do that week in, week out, and it's fair play to him. He's kept us in it for a long period of time until we got that second one. And then I think once we went on for that second one, I think they had another free kick, which I think he dived down and dived to his right and saved again. And at 2-2, you think, okay, they've had another chance, but we went down and we got the third. And I think from there, to be honest, there was only one-way traffic after that, because I think, like I say, I think we deserve it. I think the efforts in the second half showed a real fight, real desire, real passionate. Even from the goals that we scored, it's some fabulous football there today.
Well, it's a great Christmas present to the club, to the fans, everybody involved in the club. Fantastic. Moving on though, onto the Astro on Saturday down at Dorchester. Any quick thoughts about that one?
Again, well, you've got to take it from this today. We've got to enjoy today now, and let the lads enjoy that, and just to show themselves they can compete against the top sides. Poole are going to be up there. There's no two ways. They're going to be in and around the playoffs. And that just shows, if you look at again back on the games and to top sides we have played, we have competed. And today we've just shown a little bit more of an edge, and that's what we needed. And that's what we wanted to see 2 games ago. We wanted to see that little bit of edge, second half of performance. And like you said, we've come out a different side today, and because we did get at them a little bit at half time, just to say we believe in it, because we can see something here. And Matty and Danny were stood there, and we can see that Poole weren't playing at their best, and we thought, well, this is where we need to hit them. And then we did. And fair credit to all the players, the back line, midfield, they all worked their socks off. And that's the difference. We need to play 100% every player, week in, week out, moving into Saturday. That's what we need to make sure that everyone's 100% and gives the 100% on the pitch again. And hopefully we'll be okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Shane. And to everybody who's watching, Merry Christmas to you all. I know it's a bit late, but hey, it's a great Christmas present.